So I guess I need one of those Hollywood clapboards or something, because I'm back. Had to jet out real quick. Fastest I've ever gotten out of this race gear before in my entire lifetime. Had to run at the truck, and call came in for a structure fire. So, you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So let's give this another try. Take two. So this climb now is for Lieutenant Michael Esposito. Squad 1 out of Brooklyn, the only one. This again is going to be his 110, 343 commitment climb, taking him from the bottom to the symbolic top of the tower. So this is to pay honor and respect to the legacy left behind. For his wife Denise, sons Michael and Andrew, your husband and father will never be forgotten. To pay honor to his involvement in his son's extra sports, softball, and his getting him into dirt biking. For this, we pay honor and respect, and we take our brother to the top. So hopefully, I can get to the top this time. So here's the first of the 7 verticals. Again, for Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad 1. Now, as I said before in the previous attempt at this climb, I climbed for Frankie Esposito out of engine 235. I had been stoic. That was this morning's climb, and they were related. One was at engine 235, the other was at Squad 1. Also, as I said before, it's kind of hard to miss the names. We're looking them over, that they both had the exact same spelling of the last name. So that's where I was able to come to the conclusion that they had to be related. So this is Lieutenant Esposito's 110. Squad 1 going to the top. Taking another brother vertical. One thing that is noticeable though, being in my regular gear and coming right back to this gear, it's nice and toasty. So here we go. Backside of the first vertical for our brother Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1. Squad 1 out of Brooklyn, also known as the only one. Alright, so, as I said before, previous attempt, this climb is for Brother Lieutenant Michael Esposito out of Squad 1. Michael leaves behind his wife Denise and sons Andrew and Michael. He will not be forgotten, nor will his legacy be forgotten. So that his family knows he will carry forward for years and years to come, as each of the 343 brothers, those fallen from 9/11/2001, our brothers will carry. So This is the 343 commitment for our brother, Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1. Alright, I'm not doing it a little bit because it's warm up in here. And this one's actually going to be more than one single climb by the time it's said and done now. So, Lieutenant Michael Esposito. He was known as a fireman who could lead his brothers into fire and never leave their back. He was known as somebody who would bend over backwards to help their neighborhood, shoveling snow, fixing yards, doing work just to help people out, because that's just who he was. So here goes the second vertical, which is actually the fourth vertical after the last attempt, but we're starting over again, so here we go again for Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1. Brooklyn's the only one. This climb is dedicated to the brothers both off and on the line at FDNY. To their sisters in service. To Denise, his wife, and Andrew and Michael, his sons, left behind. Our brother, your husband, and the boy's father will never be forgotten. This is something we will not let sit by the wayside. Our brothers are not just a picture, not just a name, not just a badge number written on a memorial, inscribed. Each and every one of our brothers have a story to tell. And this is Lieutenant Michael Esposito's story from Squad 1. Backside of the second vertical now. 5 more verticals to go. Pushing them all the way to the top. For Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad 1. Okay, so here's our next rest stop for Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1 out of Brooklyn, the only one. This is his 110th story climb to pay honor and respect to his story and legacy left behind. Lieutenant Esposito started the FDNY in 1981. He was in Brooklyn for his first company, and they got moved over to the net house. From there, he ranked up as a heavy rigging specialist with Rescue Company 2 until he became a lieutenant and went on to Squad Company 1 out of Park Slope, Brooklyn. This is his 110, his story, remembering his sacrifice made as that with the other brothers of the 343. So here we pay respect. Our brothers responded to 9/11/2001 on the worst terrorist attack on the United States soil. This was something they weren't expecting, to seeing planes crashing into the towers. But what they did do was they got to work. They went with their duty to act and went into rescue and recovery mode for the ones in the towers. They went into search and rescue. They went into those towers, the north and south, and rescued upwards of 25,000 in the greatest rescue attempt in United States history. So this climb right now is to pay honor and respect to Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1. Each shift, more brothers are being carried vertical. The purpose of the 343 commitment is to carry each and every brother of the 343 fallen 110 stories to the top of the tower. Right now, I'm at 91. This is the 91st climb going on right now. So our brothers who made that ultimate sacrifice are never going to be forgotten. Each day, each shift, and not so much that I've set a goal for 2016. I am working right now on trying to get 100 brothers up. After Lieutenant Michael Esposito, I've got 9 brothers left to carry to that top. The symbolic 110. To get to that 4th milestone accomplished before 2017. It's a heavy goal, but it'll be accomplished. It's only work to get it there. All right, so now we've made the 3rd vertical of the 2nd attempt for Lieutenant Michael Esposito, family to Frankie Esposito, into 235. I admit story. They're both being carried to the top right now. Seeing the names, you knew something was up, and sure enough, they are related. So right now, I'm carrying Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad 1. Brooklyn's the only one, all the way to the top. So, this is to pay honor and respect, to bring out his story, and to let his wife and sons know he will never be forgotten. So, another opportunity to climb, no matter what day it is. Brothers are going vertical. With that being said, I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas Eve, and hopefully you're enjoying time being together with your family and your loved ones. Those of us on the line, and those of us protecting our country, will be here when we're needed most. So now let's go to the 4th vertical of hopefully 7. For this, the 343 commitment climb for Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1. Again, like I said, he started in 1981 as a rookie. Had a career all the way till 9/11/2001, where he was part of the greatest rescue effort on United States soil, where upwards of 25,000 were saved. Squad Company 1 didn't actually make it through the Brooklyn Bridge into the tunnel. A lot of the members had to end up going through with their gear, and some caught rides up into the towers where our brothers paid that ultimate sacrifice. This is so they never forget. Our country has to remember. Our country can't forget the worst terrorist attack on U.S. soil, but yet how they do. We have to keep our brothers in the forefront. Our brothers will always be remembered. Their sacrifices carried forth. For Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1, Brooklyn's the only one, carrying him to the 110, to the top of the symbolic tower. So this is the end of the 4th, working towards that 5th vertical, 6th vertical, and 7th. And if I really wanted to, I could stop at the 5th, because on the previous climb, I was already there, up to the 7th with that. But I don't feel like it. I feel like taking them all the way up to that 110 on one climb. Just because a little fire activity got in the way doesn't mean I can't carry our brother all the way to that magic, symbolic 110th floor, even though he's going to be over the 110. Our brother deserves honor and respect. So that's what he'll be given. For his wife Diane, sons Michael and Andrew, your father and husband will never be forgotten. Lieutenant Michael Esposito on Squad 1 was skilled in being an emergency medical technician, hazardous materials technician, and into scuba diving. Squads have to have a bunch of skills. These guys are, like the rescues, technical experts in their field. And when Michael Esposito was on Rescue 2, he was actually a heavy rigging specialist for Rescue Company 2. He was also on New York Task Force 1, FEMA, DHS, Federal Urban Search and Rescue, to which he was called for his expertise to respond in 1995 to the Oklahoma City bombing, in which they spent, from what I understood, 5 days trying to rescue those that may be trapped in the bombing of the Murrah Federal Building. Not only did that occur for Lieutenant Esposito from Squad 1, he was also brought in on the really bad ice storm that occurred where multiple people lost their lives and so many were without power. He was brought in to work that technical rescue also. So this is to pay honor and respect to the legacy left behind and our brother, Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Brooklyn Squad Company 1, the only one. So he is never forgotten, always remembered, always carried with due respect for their acts of bravery and heroism on 9/11, 2001. Taking him all the way to that top. Each step. So that was now the 7th vertical from the previous climb for Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1. Brooklyn, the only one. This is going to continue for the next 2 additional verticals to make it 110 on this one climb, with the additional that's already been done. So, in all technicality, this one was done, but it's not done yet. I'm pushing him all the way to the top because he deserves every single step to go there. For Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Brooklyn Squad Company 1. Started his career in 1981 in 2 houses in Brooklyn, one of them being the Nut House. And his movement from there was to Rescue Company 2. And then he promoted to Lieutenant, Squad Company 1. Now we're going on the 6th vertical of this climb, the 8th vertical of both combined climbs. I'll be honest, the legs are hurting a little bit, but I've made my decision and I'm sticking with it. He's getting 110 straight, all the way to the top. The first try just didn't happen the way I wanted it to. So for our brother, Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad 1, your sacrifice is being honored. You're being carried to the 110th floor. So, it's coming off the backside of that second to last vertical. Still got one vertical to go. Trying to get there. For Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Okay, so this is now the last rest period before the last vertical, which will be the 9th vertical by the standard of both climbs. This is probably one of the tougher climbs that I've done because I'm continuing straight forward and trying to make a completion of this 110th floor. For a career unlike many, starting in 1981, making it all the way to a lieutenant of Squad Company 1, the only one. We pay honor and respect to our brother, Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1. So his wife and sons know he will never, ever be forgotten. Each and every climb will follow with another brother going vertical. Each step closer to another brother going to the top. Got a few seconds before the last vertical. See, there's the monitor, and there's me saying hi while I'm climbing for Lieutenant Michael Esposito. And I'm going to put that back away before the last vertical gets me going too quick. So this now is the last and final vertical, the 9th vertical for Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1, Brooklyn, also known as the only one. My brother had a nickname in the firehouse and at home. They called him Mel, after a Rodney Dangerfield movie. He will never be forgotten. His sacrifice will carry forth for years and years to come. Our commitment to never forget is exactly that. It is the strongest possible bond that we have with our fallen brothers, that we will never, ever forget them. They are not just a picture on a wall. A badge number or a name on a memorial. Each brother should be given honor and respect for heroism and bravery, as making that ultimate sacrifice on 9/11, 2001. And each brother deserves the honor and respect of being carried to the 110th vertical, the top of the tower. And that is what will happen with each and every 110 climb. Okay. So, I believe that's the one I'm trying to hold up. Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1, Brooklyn, the only one. 103 floors. 7 floors to carry over 110. 9 verticals complete for our brother, Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad Company 1. Each day is another day that we wake up and we have the ability to breathe, and in turn the ability to make a difference in the lives of others, because that's what we do. We're here for our communities to make them a better place. This is the second climb of this Christmas Eve tour and the 91st climb of the 343 commitment. 91 brothers sitting at the 110. 9 more brothers will join them in 2016, as this is the year to get 100 brothers to match that the fourth milestone, finishing their footsteps, getting them to the top. 243 brothers will be left to carry on January 1st, 2017, as this is one closer to getting there. This is almost my second run at 110. I got a few verticals done on the original climb before we had the reported structure fire. So this is to honor and pay ultimate respect to Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Brooklyn Squad Company 1, the only one. And also to honor Francis Esposito, related to Lieutenant Michael Esposito. Francis, from this morning's climb, was into 235 I Butstoy when I took him up in the morning. Lieutenant Michael Esposito, Squad 1. $110 has been completed for you, sir. Rest easy, brother. We got it from here.